Hi, everyone. Mike White here, and welcome to the June 11th, 2020 blog post. It's another interesting time in our business, and different types of questions keep coming up. And as more people get active in the marketplace, as the community comes out into the market, more people are interested in seeing homes. More of our referral partners are back to work. More people are on the street. And again, depending upon where in the country you are, we're seeing open houses and all sorts of community events starting to take form. And as activity levels increase, some of the interesting questions that come up brought about this week's commentary. And this week, I'd really like to talk about, as we're engaging the market and as the people go out there to generate opportunities, some conversations have come up this week, during my coaching calls about people who have been complaining that they're seeing an increased, number of people trying to pull away some of their referral partners. That people are going up there, even within their own companies, and going into offices or going into locations where loan officers have some relationships, and they're of the opinion that they're being invaded or they're being disrespected, that nobody should be talking to these people because they should know, or they do know, that you have a relationship with these people, or that you're doing business together, and that relationship belongs to you. And for years I've had this conversation. Nobody owns a relationship. Nobody. If you look at this and understand that, if you have a relationship with a referral partner, and the simple act of somebody talking to them or visiting them or commenting to them would sway that person to give that new person business, then you probably don't have the relationship that you think you have. And going back, years ago, when more mortgage companies and real estate offices had joint relationships and made commitments to work with each other, you had to look at it from the perspective of the management teams. The management teams didn't really care which of their loan officers were getting business from which of the realtors. The management team, in fact, my own situation, I had a loan officer complain that somebody was from our own company was going into an office, and the manager basically told them, I really don't care which one of my loan officers gets the deal out of that office, as long as my company is getting the deal out of that office. And so, from a relationship side of it, you have to really look and see what a relationship is, because nobody owns a relationship. If you're not bringing value to people, if you are not engaging that person, if you are not generating opportunities together, then what kind of relationship do you have? If you're not proving your value on an ongoing basis to the people who are sending you business, please don't complain about other people who are going to try. In many cases, some of the best things that can happen to you is that they decide, well, you know what, maybe I do send this person. They seem like a nice person. Maybe I send them an opportunity, and then that opportunity gets messed up. And they come back to you and say, I made a mistake. I referred this person. They seem like a nice person. I gave them a deal. They messed the deal up, and it's really caused me a lot of issues. But if that person can come in there and do a better job than you, has a better, quality experience for them and their customers than you, then maybe you want to learn something. Maybe you want to see what it is that they're doing, because ultimately, if you're going to work in the relationship side of this industry, and again, I'm not talking about people who are pounding leads from the internet or social media, because we all know that that happens on a regular basis, but I'm talking about personal relationships. And if you think you have a relationship with a particular referral partner, and you think you're handling that relationship well, and you're providing a great experience, then you've got nothing to worry about. because nobody owns a relationship. Nobody owns an office. Nobody owns a territory. Nobody does. Okay, you see Starbucks across the street from each other. All right, you see one person has a pizza store on a corner, and a block away they put another pizza store. Well, you know what? Nobody owns the market. It's your job to go out there and create value and to earn the trust of the people who refer you. And if for whatever reason you can't do that, then you're at your own peril. Because if somebody can do the job better than you, if somebody provides a better quality of the experience, it's up to you to up your game and understand any time that you feel paranoid or you feel threatened because of a competitor, that's your weakness. That tells you that maybe you're not doing everything that you could and should be doing to provide a great experience for that referral partner and that customer. So think about it. In our business, you're always going to have originators getting out on the street. You're always going to have competition. Your competition is going to walk into a real estate office to somebody that you have a relationship with and try to talk to them and connect with them. You can't fault the person if you've ignored that relationship or you're not doing a great job for their people, if that person decides to try something different. That trying something different may work out better for them, it may work out worse. But ultimately, it's up to you to be the consummate professional, because you can't defend every relationship or every potential relationship against somebody trying to take it from you. It's never going to happen, because there's always going to be a loan officer who wants to work with the people who are referring you. And there are always going to be people who are going to be threatened. And we see it right now, even in the loan business. You can't be a member of LinkedIn and be a loan originator and not get recruited like a dozen times a month. It's just not possible. You know, you can't tell your employees that they can't go on LinkedIn. You can't be on Facebook and then see another mortgage person on Facebook and see that, you know, that they're liking other things and you can get all crazy because that's your person. It doesn't work that way. You don't own the relationship. You earn relationships. You build trust with people who refer you, and you provide an experience for your people. And if it's good enough, you'll retain those relationships. And if it's not good enough, you'll have to get better. If you have any questions or comments, please reach out to me, Mike at imtcoaching.com. And if not, we'll see you again next week. Take care.